Yeah, good morning. This is Bang Bang Ray Hill. Listen, yesterday, I was with a couple of mates of mine who box, and they was talking to me about all the old dark times when we was go down to Beckett and Haverstocker and all that. You know what I mean? It brings back lots of memories. And last night and just a minute ago, they got outside here in the farm. There's a hill. I'm going to show you. I'll put it on my podcast maybe tomorrow. There's a hill, and I'm telling you, right, this is unbelievable, this hill, and it's like, I mean, when I first come here, I walked up this hill once and I couldn't get my breath, I was, oh, fucking hell, unbelievable, and from yesterday, I started to walk up it twice, 3 times, really, really hard, and the horse is at the top, and so I put things on the floor, let me know what level I'm at, how far I've got to go. It makes it a lot easier for when you're walking. Mate, I've just come back and I've done 5 hills, half a run and the rest walk. I'm absolutely knackered. But to run halfway up, is unbelievable, So I'm well pleased. I'm getting back. I'm going to get back to fitness. I'm going to get back to being really, really fit and really fighting fit. You know what I mean? I'd love to be able to have a fight, like properly in the ring. I'd love to be able to go back to that, to see how I do. I mean, come on, it's like even for 3 rounds, just to see how I do. We've got a club here. We're going to put bags up. We're going to put a bag up, and in the summertime, what I'm going to do, because I used to be a personal trainer, when I was in the Mount, I took all my courses for that, for personal trainer. Done all our everything. Done everything you name, we've done, And the most thing, the hardest one to do really is your circuits. You know what I mean? So what I've done, I've kept all my circuit papers, burpees, leg thrusts, alternate leg thrusts, legs, high sky jump, low jumps, all them sort of things, press ups, and I've kept all them. So what I'm going to do is massive here. It's really, really big. There's a big green. I'm going to show you the green as well. It's massive, I'm going to put all things around the green, and when I finish doing my workout, I'm going to do that, do a workout on that. 10 burpees, 10 leg thrusts, 10 alternate leg thrusts, 10 sit-ups, 10 raised legs, 10 scissors, and keep going, and keep going until I get better and better and better and fitter, and then I start going in the bag, and then maybe do a little bit of sparring. But once I get myself really, really fit, there's a few people that I'm gonna have a talk to, and just have a charity fight. You know what I mean? Just have a charity fight. I think it'd be good. One maybe Theo, one maybe, I don't know yet. He's a bit over the top, Theo. He goes a bit mad, shouting and screaming, and definitely silly Matty. I love to see that, Matty. I mean, I'll fight him with one hand, Matty, but still, it'd still be good. It'd still be funny to do that. Fish. Maybe Fish, I don't know, maybe Fish is a bit too, maybe Fish, maybe, but I ain't seen Fish ages. I don't know what he's up to. Someone commented me the other day saying Fish is okay, he's just laying low, he's not getting involved in nothing, he's doing his little bit of work, he's working out, he's going to work, getting his bit of money. He's sick and tired of YouTubes at the minute, because all the media, all the comebacks, all the filthy people, what people are doing, the fighting, the words, this, that and the other. So I can understand where he's coming from, but I think you've got to keep doing them. You've got to keep doing the podcast, otherwise you just lose it, you know what I mean? People want to know where Fish is doing, what he's about. He's a nice guy. I want him to come with me, do a couple of podcasts with me. He's good, he's funny, and me and him work together, and it's good. I mean, we could do a CV act, we're good together, really, really good. And listen, I want to get hold. I'm trying to get hold of Kevin Paddock. Kevin, if you're watching this, mate, give me a call. You got my number, and we'll crack on. I want to see Kevin, KINTV. My mate Christian, he wants to come down with me and do a podcast with Kevin Paddock. And a lot of people were saying to me, "Oh, Ray Hill, you're all mouth and this, that, and the other. You ain't had no fights. You're just a pub fighter, a door fighter, and all that." Well, everyone's got their own speech. you know, and yeah, fair play to him, mate. Fair play to you. You know, if you haven't seen the videos of me, I put lots of paperwork out there showing that I did used to fight, and I was quite a good fighter. And when I get hold of Kevin Paddock, he also stand by me. Obviously, Lenny won't, because Lenny's dead. Rest in peace, Lenny. I like Lenny, mate. Not like him. He's a bit of a bully, but I liked him as a person. I mean, he went forward. He done all the acting and all that. His books sold quite a lot. 1 million books he sold, I think. And you know, fair play. It's quite hard to sell a million books, but he got in at the right time. So did Roy Shaw. I'm not quite sure how many books Roy Shaw sold. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the same amount. I mean, my friend young Jimmy Tibbet, he's young. He's been trying to sell his book for like a lifetime. You know what I mean? Okay, like he should have got him with someone a bit more up together. Me and him should have done the podcast together. Me and him, we both can talk gangsterism. Not so much him, but I can talk it and crack on from there. But if you're watching me, Jim, come on, mate, get in contact with me. Me and you should do a podcast together. It's quite hard to get hold of him. He thinks when I get hold of him, I'm going to wring his fucking neck, but I ain't. He's my pal. He's a mate of mine, you know what I mean? I know he says a few things he shouldn't say, but that's what they all say, you know what I mean? When you're not around. But obviously, so the worst one who's not about is silly Matty. People keep saying to me, mate, the other day, a friend of mine in Spain has gone mad when I mentioned Matty's name. He's Chelsea headhunter, and he's gone nuts. Evidently, he lent Matty £1,000 for Matty to get out of trouble, and Matty knocked him for the grand. Matty, you seem to be doing this 24/7. And it's going to catch up with you, mate. It's going to catch up with you this week. Honestly, people are not happy with you, mate. So come on, Matty, get hold of me, mate, and pay them back the money, yeah. And you can do what you want to do. Start selling your shoes and all that. I know you was doing the shoes a long time ago. Whether or not you're still up together with them, I remember seeing the shoes about 2 years ago, and I haven't seen them since. I see one pair on Facebook today. Don't try and have people over selling your shoes, you know what I mean? You know, you're good at it, Matt. Fair play to you, mate. 100%. He's a good boy. He tries, Matty. He works and he tries to get a pound out, yeah? Even though what he does it the wrong way. We all do it the wrong way in our life, and we realise that it ain't worth it, mate. You know what I mean? And you know, I like to see Matty go forward. I like to see me and Matty in the ring. It'd be lovely, mate. Me and him in the ring for charity. It wouldn't last very long, but that's beside the point. I don't think you could take a left hand about a right hand. Do you know what I mean? Just imagine giving him the left hook, it'd be all over. Good night, Matty. Be fun to get Mickey Theo talking about it. Mickey, I like Mickey. He trains hard. He trains hard. He's very fit man. He ain't skint, you know what I mean? He ain't skint. He can go to the gym. He can work out. He can buy the gym. He can do what he likes. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter about buying the gym and all that. You've got to be able to throw punches, you know. And I see him a bit. He's a bit like a robot, and you know, that mind you, we all like a robot when we first start, and we got to loosen up, throw your punches loose, and crack on from there. You know what I mean? But yeah, my mate's going to open a gym very soon here. He wants me to run it. It'd be nice. I like to run the gym. You know what I mean? I like to get kids fit. You know, as well as myself. I feel, you know, honestly, even though I've only done it for 2 days, I mean, it's crazy to say, you know, but to walk up that hill, I didn't, for the first time I walked up and it collapsed, yeah, to walk up it 5 times and run halfway up 6 times, it's really good, you know, for me, you know what I mean? My mate Terry, I told him, he doesn't believe me. He walks up 1 and he's got a bad heart, I've got a bad heart, but we still got to keep going. If you give up, mate, you know what happens, you start putting too much weight on, your heart collapses. So start training, Terry. Come on, mate, get it together. You know, you got all the stuff in your house, you got a big gym in your house, massive gym. And when Terry starts training, he's a big man, mate. He's got massive shoulders. He's got a massive back, you know what I mean? And he's very strong. I mean, I remember me and him trained in his gym, and he surprised me, mate. He was doing, he'd done 20 reps with a big weight, and he could only do 2 or 3 of them, you know. But when he pushes himself, he can. You know what I mean? I love it when he's done his best. You know what I mean? and he needs to be pushed because he's a little bit lazy. He's a little bit lazy. He forgets, you know, and he lays in bed all day. He's got a bed 10 by 10, and come on, Terry, get out of bed and start doing some training. It ain't about picking up the dog's poo. It's about training. Come on, mate. Me and you train together. It's summertime in a minute. We've got to look good, yeah. We're not look good, but whatever. But I never look good now after the age of me. You know what I mean? Even though I'm going to get a 6-pack again. I'm going to get a 6-pack again. I'm going to go back on the weights light just to keep myself together. I ain't bad for my age, and I talk good for my age. You know what I mean? I mean, prison has done some good to me. It's kept me young. The only reason it's kept me young is because I didn't give up. Yeah, I didn't give up. I didn't get in my cell and sulk like a baby for 10 years, for 11 years, for 9 years, or whatever it be. I didn't sulk. Yeah, I trained every day. And get my mind together, got my mindset together, and I put to myself, right, okay. Obviously, I didn't do a lot of education. I'm not all that good. I'm a bit dyslexic, and I'm not very good at them sort of things. But as far as the gym's concerned, I kept myself really, really fit. Yeah, I trained every day, as much as possible. I trained. Yeah, I run up the stairs all the time. I mean, I was knackered, you know, but the idea, keep that going, mate, and keep the old heart going. Once that's all right and the heart's together, you're going to crack it, you know what I mean? And I did. I see a lot of people in there, mate, give up. I see a lot of people in there give up, yeah? But I remember the old school days. Mate, I've seen people in there really give up. I mean, come on, you're banged up 3 or 4 hours in a cell. You're banged up 23.5 hours a day. The food is diabolical. The way you are, you got, you know, like you got poo on paper, chuck it out the window, you know, and them sort of things. I mean, you got to take as much bread as you can, and to survive. You can't survive on the food. It's just enough to keep you alive, you know. In them days, you know. Now you can buy everything. You can buy lamb. Fucking leg of lamb, you can buy a pork, buy bacon, you can buy sausages, you can buy chickens, you can buy anything you like today. Because most prisons have got kitchens, yeah? But in them days, finished, mate. Like places like Wandsworth, the Scrubs, Winchester, them sort of places that were remand prisons, and you know, where you first go into allocation, they haven't got no facilities. I don't know, I've not even been from one there for such a long time. But they haven't, I don't think they've got cooking facilities, you know. So there again, you've got to, maybe you can still go down the canteen and get your tuna and get your sweet corn and them sort of things. You know what I mean, to survive. But people today in prison, mate, different kettle of fish. It's different. They're not. It's different, mate. People in my days, honestly, mate, they were proper men. You know what I mean, proper men. Today it's fucking, well, I don't know, it's about drugs, isn't it? Drugs has took over. It's ruining people. It's just ruining them. It's taking all that away from you, mate. It's taking everything away. Since drugs come into this world, it's ruined people, yeah? The greed comes in. Everything's about money. We know we're all like a pound note, but drugs has took over. I was doing the same thing, earning plenty of money, doing drugs. Where's he get you, mate? He gets you one place. He gets you put in prison. It's not so much getting put in prison, it's what you lose. It's what you lose. You lose everything, mate. You lose everything. You lose the money that you've saved. They find it, one way or the other. All big confiscations order. They lose your wife. She ain't going to wait 20 years. She ain't going to wait 10 years. Don't kid yourself, yeah? She's gone. You lose all that, yeah? Come on, out here, we know what it's like out here. A day is a long day. It's a long time, mate, a day. A day in prison is even longer. So remember, you've got to do 20 fucking years. 20 years, mate. I've done it. I've done all that time. You know, and when you're there and you've got nothing to show for it, you come out, you've got nothing to show for it, mate. All they give you is, what, 148 quid, I think they give you, 48 quid, I can't remember now. And that's your money to get out and live. Then you got to go to social and tell them, and it's embarrassing, this, that and the other. You get a bit more money. You're looking at it and you think, what has happened, mate? What has happened? 1 minute I was getting, what, 300 or 400 grand a year. The next minute I'm getting £300 or £400 a month. What's gone wrong? What's gone wrong, yeah? I'll tell you what's gone wrong. Don't get involved. Forget about it, yeah? My brothers, my sisters, they work. Okay, 5 days a week. They go holidays twice a year. I know their life ain't happy. I mean, I had 10 years of everything. Cars, swimming pools, dogs, holidays, plenty of money, yeah? I've had that life. People love that life. But I do suffer a lot for it. I suffered a hell of a lot. But I had everything that I ever wanted in my life, yeah? And I wouldn't have got that working. I'm not saying to go out to rob, yeah? To get a better life, but I did change my life. My life was better, but I suffered. When I got captured, I suffered. Get a big bit of bird, you lose everything and come out. So if you're good mindset, if you're strong, if you're a very, very strong person and you can handle it, fair play, go for it. Go for it. See what happens. Just lose everything, mate. You lose everything. Please God, you have 10 years of what I had. 10 years of everything. Please God, you have that, yeah? But what happens if you don't? What happens if they catch you after a year and everything's took from you, mate, and you go and get a 20 stretch? You love it, innit? Anyway, this is Ray Bain Manuel. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a nice day.